Hi, and welcome to the 20th edition of the Nightly Newsfeed Roundup. I am your host, James Fargon. I'm going to turn on the lamp because I think the lamp is a pretty cool thing. I'll do what I did before and park it over here. That's nice. Okay, so at first I was hesitant to say fuck David Icke, but now I feel perfectly comfortable saying fuck David Icke. I'm not going to I'm not going to do that thing tonight because I have to keep the camp peaceful. But I'm going to vent, and I'm going to rip Icke a new one in my own tiny, minuscule way with my audience of 2. Thank you, 420 Homestead and Wayndee. You guys are great. What the fuck happened with the David Icke newsfeed tonight? I don't know. I was on the subway home with my smartphone, and I couldn't get on Gmail through my browser, so I hate the Gmail app. It sucks and it's retarded. So I have a native to Android email interface, and I fired that up, and it's equally retarded, but at least it gets my inbox to me and it tells me what's what. And so what happened? I fire off an email to Jim Stone, and I say, tonight I'm going to rip Icke a new one. He has a bullshit vomit, sensationalist, disinfo story on his thread about how Reactor 4 is an imminent danger to all of civilization, and I'm going to rip him a new one in my own small, tiny, minuscule way. And lo and behold, I go back to the Icke thread feed I had already copied the offending article, but I wanted to go back and make sure that I got it, and it wasn't there. It was it was a different news feed, and that article wasn't on it, and I was really confused. I was really genuinely, authentically confused. Where the fuck am I? I was here a minute ago, and this is a completely different place. So I tried writing to Jim about this, is this a freaky coincidence, or what is this? I just wrote you about this, and suddenly this thing is gone, and I'm on a different news feed with different articles, and I tried to send it, and no connection to server, no connection to server, no connection to server, 3 times. And I was simplifying the message each time, and then finally all the messages broke through, and suddenly there they all were in the sent mail folder. And bear in mind, I'm riding the train, I'm on a mobile device, and there are glitches, but this was really weird, okay? Then I went back to Icke's newsfeed, and there it was again. There was the story. the garbage, vomit, disinfo, Reactor 4 story. So, you know, we all have these glitches, these weird moments of surrealism. Who's to say? I don't know. But I'm pretty damn sure my eyeballs didn't deceive me. So, with that said, I'm going to go over to Icke now and see if that disinfo dogshit piece is still there. Scroll the top of the feed. Buy my book. We Are Change. Buy my book. Buy my book. Gareth, cool guy. Let me see here. I think I need to refresh this because I didn't do so since this morning. Sorry about that. While Icke refreshes, I will say that this cigarette hit the market recently. It's by Lamborghini. Wow. Okay, yeah, here we are. Bang on the mark. Fukushima. This is under a couple of other interesting posts. Electricity bills set to rise to pay for wind farm subsidies. If you can't understand that con, folks, then I think you deserve to get swindled. Fukushima Reactor 4 poses massive global risk. Well, really? David fucking Icke? Really, sir? You've been playing both sides of the fence rather nicely until now, Mr. Icke. But I think that your cards have been read, sir. Mr. MI6. You took Jim Stone's Fukushima report, Mr. David fucking Icke, and you incorporated Jim Stone's findings into your windbag Sunday newsletter. And on page 7, I believe it was, in the PDF that I finally managed to download. Oh, by the way, this bloke has done some interesting work on the subject. Fuck you, sir. Fuck you. You appropriated his work as if it were your own, and you passed it off on your lollygagger cocksucker followers who would just swallow any jism that you spew and assume that it was your own jism. I know I'm getting really nasty now, but that's really nasty shit, you know? This guy is running for his life for stuff that he spent hundreds of hours digging up, and you're going to appropriate it into your cult and pretend that you dug it up. Fuck you, David Icke. Fuck you. Mr. MI6 twirly bag motherfucker. Fuck you. And then months down the road, with this man finally getting a footing after evading, I mean, this is Harrison Ford fugitive stuff. Months down the road, and you're still peddling the same fucking bullshit that he has debunked definitively. So fuck you, David Icke. Fuck you. Fukushima Reactor 4 poses massive global risk. Right. David fucking imposter traitor Icke. There are a couple of possible outcomes. Gunderson, outed fraud, said highly radioactive cesium and strontium, or as Dutch Sense pronounces it, strontium, isotopes would likely go airborne and volatilize. Is that a coinage? I wonder. Turning into a vapor that could move with the wind, potentially traveling thousands of kilometers from the source. Potentially, well, they cover their asses, right? The size of those particles would determine whether they remained in Japan or made their way to the rest of Asia and other continents. And here's where there's no science because no one's ever dared to attempt the experiment, Gunderson said.
Do you consider
if it flies far enough, it goes around the world.
Do you know what time it is now?
If the particles stay a little longer, they settle in Japan. Either is awful.
Hey.
I'm being quiet.
No.
Yes, I am. Either is awful, Gunderson says. Well, Gunderson doesn't know what he's talking about. And that has been established. So, as far as Gunderson is concerned, you can just throw it in the toilet and flush it. Gunderson is a guy that started a consulting firm and appointed himself chief engineer in a firm that has only him and his wife as executors of that firm. So go fucking figure. Welcome to my world. She has complaints. I'm sitting by the window, but there's nobody walking by, and I haven't gotten too loud, so I think I'm being pretty reasonable. Now I'm going to check my time. Getting on 14 minutes, so getting close to the closeout. Thank you 420 Homestead and Wayndee for following and listening and spreading. I hope you're spreading the word. I'm trying to follow you guys too. I'm a little bit strung out with 2 full-time jobs and yeah, and lots of other stuff. She's in a mocking mood. She's being really nasty. Yeah, it's just weather. Anyway, you guys, shout out, keep up the good work, and I'll be talking to you in the morning, I'm sure. This is James Fargon. Over and out.